Cristiano Ronaldo may be on top of the world as he has just won another Champions League, but he is not free from internet trolls, and neither is he free from his own son, who happens to master the art of trolling at the moment. So an article that came out earlier last week that we wanted to talk about in Screamer says that Cristiano Ronaldo's son trolled him again. So we know this is not the first time. He is a huge fan of Lionel Messi. As you remember, we shot a video on it when he talked about this at I think it was 2 years ago,
Ballon
the
d'Or,
Ballon d'Or Awards. So take a look here.
Ele está sempre vendo vídeo na internet de todos e habla de ti. Estás com vergonha agora?
And he's trolled his grandmother by asking her questions about Messi as well. Taking away the comedian that is Ronaldo's son. And he's back at it again with the troll. This time, Ronaldo himself has quoted it. So if you look at this, we'll throw up the quote for you guys. But he basically says, "My son has changed my life in many aspects. I always said it was a dream to have a son. He changed me a lot. Sometimes he comes home and says, 'Daddy, Bale is faster than you.' And I say, 'What are you on about? No one is faster than your dad.' And he says, 'Yes, but at school they told me he's faster.' And in an interview, Messi said that he'd like to have your right foot. He comes up with these things and it gives me joy." He's a kid. So I find this kind of heartwarming, but also kind of funny. The kid is automatically an advantage, right? He's in the argument that I would have on playgrounds, and he happens to have the advantage of being like, instead of you saying, "Oh, well, Ronaldo's better than the original Ronaldo's better than Zidane," he gets him to go, "Well, that's my dad, so I could just ask him." Like, Superman's better, and my dad's Superman, so maybe I'll go back and I'll find out.
Oh,
what he's
no,
saying.
no,
Don't get into the Superman-Batman argument.
I'll have to do a whole Facebook Live on this at some point, but goddamn, I gotta put these Batman people to rest. I don't know what's gonna break first, your body or your spirit. But oh man. So Cristiano Jr. is the man. I love this kid. He's awesome. I like that Cristiano Ronaldo Sr. Has fun with this and he can acknowledge it because, you know, if you read into it way too much, you'll be like, no one's faster than your dad. He's a father here. He's like, to probably Cristiano Jr., even though he probably maybe would not admit to it, like Cristiano Sr. has got to be his everything. It's his dad. You look up to your dad, especially at that age. But he also has the privilege of knowing people like Lionel Messi and Gareth Bale and Zinedine Zidane and all of these players, but I just love that whole playground argument. It's like, my dad could beat up your dad. Okay, my dad could kick the living shit out of your dad, literally with his right leg.
Yeah, he's at that advantage. But it's the same argument we had when we talked about LeBron's kid and said that, who was it? I think LeBron's kid was saying something like, he wanted to be trained by Kobe. Was
Uncle
like,
Kobe's going to teach him.
Uncle Kobe's going to teach him how to score more. And it's like, when you're in that environment, there is nothing wrong with having role models who don't happen to be your father. You can, if it turns out that your player that you want to aspire to be like is not your dad, who happens to be the greatest, one of the greatest ever, but happens to be Lionel Messi, who is the greatest ever, I think it's a win-win situation because you're aspiring to be something that it just seems like it's a dream come true for the kid to see that. So I don't think that Ronaldo is having too rough of a time understanding that his son wants to be at that level.
Yeah, I was going to say, too, a lot of people like overblew the whole, like, oh, if Cristiano's son is a Messi fan. Oh, my God. Well, like, LeBron's kids wear Russ Westbrook and Steph Curry's jersey numbers, but no one's sitting there going, like, they don't want to play like LeBron anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, no, dude. Like, you have, again, this advantage to it. What was I going to say?
The final quote from Screamer, which I was going to take us out on, which was actually pretty
Thank
funny.
you.
They said Ronaldo later went on to venture that it would be impossible for his son to become a Barcelona fan. My kid's never going to be a Rangers fan. Are you kidding me? That if
just disown him?
I don't know. I don't want to go on record because it might come back to bite me in the future if they happen to see a little Maxwell Jr. walking along the side of the road with a Rangers top on. Where'd your dad go? He said we're going to go get ice cream and just left us by the road. No, I don't think it would be that extreme, but in my family, it could be. Either way, Ronaldo's obviously on point with that as well. You don't want your kids supporting the rival team, but the Scream article did say, we are now expecting Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. to show up to the next Ballon d'Or ceremony with a Neymar jersey underneath his suit. Please do. Internet would be set alight.
A Neymar Manchester United jersey. What transfer rumors? Check our clips.
Ooh!
Oh, God, it's back.
It's back. Hit us in the comment section below. Francis_Maxwell on Twitter, Jason Rubin91. Let us know what you think of Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. We're back again soon.